There we go. Should be good now. I think. Audio? There's that audio. I'm good. Good. Okay. Set the screens. Well, gotta catch that up so that I'm not. So it's not running 4,000 years behind. Because it will do that. Alright, so back to Wizardry. I do need to put my temp party away. Because this is my backup party. I'm gonna put them in this room. Oh. It's fine. I can just stick them here. They can sit there, and I will go grab my other party. Join the party that's out and about. I need Flafter's party. And we need to go get one more character. Why are we short a character? Because I was working on my secondary party. And in order to have that party, I needed to take somebody out. So in this case, I took mana out so that I could use Parsnip to resurrect people if they died. Didn't have to do that very much, but it was a thing. I want to see something real quick. Roster. Random items. Does anybody have an item? Mana has a staff she can upgrade to. Petra has a chainmail and a staff. Mark uses a new staff. Yeah. So, Petra has some items I want. So, let's take mana out real quick. Grab Petra real quick. Petra. Give that to Mara. The chainmail? No one really needs the chainmail right now. So Petra can just sit there in storage. And you can equip that staff, and you can equip that staff. And we'll sell off anything we don't need. So that staff can go to the trash, that staff can go to the trash. And what we want to do is we want to buy an antidote for everybody. No! Antidote. 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 I should. Like I said, bought something I don't want. Yeah, it's dagger. Okay. The reason we want the antidote is to reduce the number of spells we use. Because otherwise you'll end up using more spells, or worse, have a better chance of people dying. So, Flafter, who's supposed to be becoming the Lord. How close is he? Okay, so Flafter, change class, needs 10 points. So he's probably going to get around 12, 13, 15? Now, in the case of the ninja, I got 2 characters I can push to that. On my other party. Neither's ready for it yet, but both the cleric and one of the fighters are statting out for it. So, if the cleric makes it first, then the cleric will become the ninja, and the fighter will become the cleric. So I still have a new cleric in that party. And then they'll just have to level up the cleric and the ninja. Well, the cleric until it's useful. There's always the chance that the the ninja will level up on, just fine. But with us having to level up the cleric, it'll be a pest. And the ninja needs to level up so that it's most effective, since it's effective without equipment. More effective without equipment. Or at least that's what they say. I don't know. We'll have to play with it and see. Yeah, it's not, samurais. You're fine. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't do anything with those guys yet. Because they don't, we had the surprise, but we didn't get the attack, so. In this case, we want to do a big fire, and nothing. And then just watch them massacre this one guy over here. That works for me. Now this party, we have a ninja, right? I think we have... Well, not ninja, I think we have a samurai in this party, don't we? That's Frank. Character. Sammy, yes. Should change his name to Frank S. So I know he's the samurai. It also means that he has first level spells. First and second level spells over here. And when the Lord comes into play, he'll have clerical spells. Alright. Working our way down to the 5th floor. This is always the challenge, is getting to the 5th floor without having an epic fail of a party. Taking a lot of damage to certain fights. These ladies have like 20 hit points, so they're not too bad. But we'll see. Very nice. I just should be able to take them out this round. Unless we do that. There's one down. Yeah, they made us mute. That's fine. But these chicks, it doesn't matter for mute. They can spend that spell and it's okay. So we have like the dragons and them. That's when we fail with mute. Because the dragons hit really hard and you gotta burn them down fast. Oh, look. I'm on my second fight and I have a bot. Alright. Ban the bot. It's just the way it works. There we go. Alright. It's amazing that the platforms to this day still can't use a simple algorithm to weed out the spam bots. Right, okay. Now, 6th floor is through this wall, through this door, and down. Now, I have not touched the 6th floor. So when I'm offline, I don't do anything on these floors that I haven't already explored. Alright. Oh, man. I do not have a map of this floor. So, we're just gonna have to work our way through it. That is a 5th level priest. He's got like 30 hit points. Oh, we killed him before he could do anything. That's good. You know what? I haven't been on this floor, so I need to remember to search these people. Oh. Really? That's not fun. Okay. Kind of just want to go back and check that other one. Let's see where this goes. Alright, so we got some thieves. Level 4 thief. We know some of their data. Oh, what the heck is that? And then you 3 can examine. And maybe we'll get the rest of their information before they can run away. Because they're thieves, so they're gonna have the run thing. Surprised they all stuck around and didn't run. I mean, I could annihilate them in like half a second. All I have to do is do one fire attack, one AoE attack, and they're all dead. But I don't want to do that. I want to do the scan thingy. So that we actually have the most up-to-date data. I found a bunch of stuff on the 5th floor that I hadn't seen when we were playing. Which is cool. So when we're done, I'll do some checking and some stuff. Okay? Alright. So you are now in scan-only mode until we can get the last bits of data from this guy. And then we'll look at the unknown registries. Oh, there we go. He doesn't have a run. Every other thief type has had a run. I'm surprised. Well, that makes sense why they didn't run. For some reason, those guys did not happen. Okay. So in the bestiary, apparently I found something out in the Warble Bunny I didn't know. Which is funny. The werebear is now complete. Oh, I see what it is. We saw it on the 3rd floor and the 4th floor. And the werebear is the same way. So on the 3rd and 4th floor. That was updated. This guy we saw on the 4th floor. We hadn't seen prior. Ogre we saw it on the 4th floor. Grave Mist, again we found that on the 4th floor. Which is kind of scary. 5th level mage, we finished him up. 4th level rogue, we just finished. The killer wolf, this one was new for y'all. I didn't see that one before. This one here I only saw once on the 5th floor. I didn't manage to get all the data. Giant Sparrow, I saw that one once. Weird Tiger, I saw this guy exactly once. Got lucky enough to be able to get his stats. It's an O. It's an O. Oh, it's 50% to get an item, 30% to get a magic, a +1 item, and 10% to get a +2. Got it. The priest, we just ran into him for the first time, forgot to scan him. This guy ran into on the 5th floor, only saw him once, but managed to get his scan done. 7 mage, found him on the 5th floor as well. Again, only found one, but got a scan. This guy showed up on the 5th floor too. Did not get his scan. I had like 4 or 5 of those show up. I'm like, now it's got Basilisk. I'm out of here. I'm not risking that. That was just way... No, we're not gonna... That was just way too nasty. What's this one? Frightening creature? It's undead. There's only one of it. So, we'll scan it. Life Stealer. That's bad. Magic. Still are. See if we can muffler. Nope. I just want to get her stats. There we go. Good to go. Oh, she's got level steal too. I'm not happy about that. That definitely doesn't make me happy. So what was hers? Life Stealer. FP. What's a P? According to P, if we can get the Guardian type, it's always an item drop. With 50% to get a level 1 item, 20% to get a level 2. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's do some healing real quick. Heal. Use the low end heal. Use these first. Rather not use my high end spells if I can avoid it. I just have to go back to town faster. Some though. I have to use one of the level 4s on Parsnip. Alright. That should be okay. Alright. Alright, so 5 level 5 mages. Attack, attack, cast, still air, do your thing, and torch should be done. Yeah, that destroyed him. They weren't resistant, so that worked for me. Alright, so that's that section of the maze. Nothing too serious. Oh, for thieves, we already have these guys, so just pummel them. Bye, thieves. Good times. I guess this one? Alright. Let's go the inside. Alright, door. Just trying to map the rooms. Oops, that's how I want him. Strange animals. What the heck is that? Y'all are gonna attack them? And y'all are gonna identify them? Medusa lizards? Oh no, he's about to go. Parsnip! That is my new curse word. Alright. If I had the ability to use a potion or something to remove... Oh no. How do we get out of here? Okay. This is... I need juice frags. Oh, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually use the elevator to the 4th floor. I haven't used the elevator in this save. Thanks. The elevator's exit only. But at least I can get from the floor that I'm on out very rapidly. Thank you, old man. Save me the hassle of walking. Alright, so drop mana, add priest, current party, so I can petrify myself. Petra, I need you to remove petrify. Wait. Guys, get rid of petrification? Uh-oh. How do you get rid of... Here's paralysis, sleep. Oh no. Alright. Leave her there for the moment. That's a problem. That's definitely an issue. To the current party. Return to town. We're gonna remove. Oh. I'm gonna join the other party. And then I'm gonna drop her, grab our petrified parsnip, prowl. Please tell me you have a spell. Death, life, that's dead, locate, flamethrower, hurt. Oh no! We don't have a way of removing petrification. That's bad. Well, there's not much I can do for parsnip at the moment. It's not something I can do much with. What am I gonna do with them? Well, I guess we can go grab, Patricia, or Petra rather, and go in with Petra. I mean, she can't raise dead, but need to level her up anyway. I don't have... Oh, I need her. I need to heal everybody anyway. She's only level 6, so she's under-leveled, but if I leave her in the back, she'll be fine. This means I have to use prayer. It is a downside, but oh, we should be okay. Maybe it's spells, right? Huh? Yes, okay. Not great number of spells because we're down our clerical spells, but we'll be fine. We should be okay. As long as we don't hit those petrifying wizards again. So Medusa ones. That was bad. And unfortunately, we don't have a great way of dealing with that at the moment. Because my backup party didn't get to level 11 yet. That's fine. I didn't think I needed to do anything with that. It's fine. No trap found, lots of money. Not too bad. Alright. The question is, can we do this without having the high-end heal spells? That's the concern. So anything other than petrification, I'm okay on. I actually know where I'm going, thankfully. Oh, grave mist. This is bad. I don't want. I need the experience, but I'd rather just burn them off. Because the grave mists are definitely a pain in the rear end. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay. This is why we have... yeah. These two level down. Please. No. Yes. Alright. That one's not gonna live very long. Lots of fire spells. Good experience. We can get down to the 6th floor. Now, on this floor, we definitely want to use Tomapic. Alright, so I'm going to go back to where we were. have one room left. To explore. This is a turntable. Right. We're just trying to map the floor out so we know where the exit is. Giant spiders, we know these guys. These guys can get burned. They can get the little fires. And they can just go burn. Well, I burnt them, but they just don't want to die. There's one. And we're missing. They have an AC 4. Their AC isn't that low. You still want to get poisoned by them. Because that would be a problem. I mean, not that I can't fix it with Petra, but... Let's see here what we got. I found a dagger. Standard dagger. Give to somebody else. Why? Because if he has open slots, then he can keep drawing items. That's the important part. Oops. I know where I am. Well, we met spirits. I guess that's a bad thing. Do that. You do that. And you do that. Oh! Okay. We gotta get out of here. No. Come on, baby. Get us out of here. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's bad. Come on, boys. Get us out of here. Alright. Alright. Now, use you, spell, correct the map. Items. Use your item on yourself. Use on self. Alright. So we're lucky. Item. Antidote. Use self. just have to hope I can hit this. And sneak out of here. Jesus. That's terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Alright, so into the maze. Current party. Alright. Remove you. You and you. Back to title real quick. With 3 of them dead, I'm going to copy this as a backup. Turn to town. We'll go into the other party. Rejoin when it's out there. Because Prowl can take care of this. Drop Thressa, Merlin, and Mora. Add the ones that are dead, 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 and dead. Prowl, cast, die, Petra. Cast, die, Petra. Oh. What the hell? Die apparently isn't strong enough to fix the ashes. Well, if it fails epically, on any of them, I'll just go from the backup and we'll go from there. Yay. Enter the current party. Remove mana. Petra. And Mara. Add. Thressa. Werdna and Merlin. Sorry, I have to remember who's who. And then add Petra, Mana, and Mara. If anyone Ash dies, I will use the backup save. You have no items. So, Mara can get dumped. Mara. Add Bella. items. Broken item, broken item. Nope, good there. Broken item, antidote. Good there. Antidote, good there. Fine. Give to Bella. Give to Bella. Bella. Items. Identify. Identify. Give to somebody else. Bella out of the party. Add more to the party. Go into here. Sell off the broken items. Don't make the chain +1. So let's get rid of that. And then from here, if they don't have an antidote, buy them one. Alright. So we're good to go. We have our backup party. Backup party is in a position that I can deal with. Most of the problems. Unfortunately, if Petra gets petrified, then we're gonna have to level up the backup party. And pray that, I mean, I can use the yeah, I guess we can do that. I wonder how much it costs to remove petrification, since I don't have that ability yet. So let's remove Petra real quick. Grab Parsnip. You know, find how much it's going to cost to remove this. Oh, wait, 2,000? That's nothing. And I can leave Petra down in the hole. It's fine. She can stay in the hole. I need to redo her spells. We'll pull her out. Alright. More light, please. And big shield. I'd rather level up Petra with one of the two parties so that we have the healer to keep her alive. Alright, gas clouds. These guys... Yeah, I'll use a big fire. Because they can do a lot of damage if they sit there and hang out too long. They're easy to kill, but they can do a lot of damage if they sit around too long. I really don't want them to sit around. I'd rather be on the 6th floor than, you know, farting around with things on the 2nd or 3rd. Especially the 4th floor. Boring beetles, these suck. These have a bunch of hit points. It's not that they're hard to kill, but they do have, up to like 40 hit points. And that stinks. So what I'll do is I'll level my backup party. I will level up Petra and Bella doesn't have any real advantage to leveling her up right now. Okay, so look at our map. I have one section that we have not explored yet. In this area. Towards north. Alright. And which way is north? Reset the map. It's important. It's important to not have screwed up maps. Okay, spirits bad. I can live with the poison. These are fully explored. I just need to bomb it. Give me 2. This is a lot of hit points. And they have a chance of resisting. Beautiful. I can live with that. I do have a poison though. So let's see. Poison, 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 poison. Which is here. Alright. Alright. That takes care of that. There is a secret door there. Yeah, let's go north. Alright. What you got, what you got, what you got? Oh no, that's bad. Bye-bye. I could have used the lesser one. Oh, bad. Alright. Alright, Mara. Let's not be dead. Dead is bad. We don't need to be dead. was a bad series of spells. Alright. I'm not happy about this. Oh man, are we just bombing out in the healing? Tip for those spells. Second one doesn't have any healing. I can cure in this level though. Never mind, we're out of those. That leaves me with only the great cures and lives. I only need one of those. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Let's update the map. We can... Hold on. That's kind of a waste of the spell, but... Setting secret with 3 humanoids. One is a barbarian with a sword that glows. A female mage, and a third looks like a huge ogre. Barbarian points to the end of the corridor and yells, "Arl Okal, this way," and they run off. Well, considering we know that there's secret doors all over the place, I guess we'll check this out first. 6 killer wolves. It's a lot of hit points. I can still torch. Pass. Sure. Do that, and do that, and that should take them all out. Okay. Just die. Oh my goodness, these guys just don't want to die. There we go. That was a thing. I got a shield on Parsnip. That's a basic shield. This is bad. Wrong spells. I won't waste the Frost King. I will do that. And that should take them all out. Sweet. That made my day. Alright. So that goes over there. Well, that is an exit from this area. This is nasty. Alright. This one could massacre us. You. On the spirits. Massacre up. And then I want you torch the spirits. Okay. Didn't know Death the Air worked on undead. Wait, are spirits undead or are they monstrosities? See, now I'm curious here. Oh, the lizards. I have not identified the lizard stuff. We need to identify those. Good there. Spirits are monstrosities, so they're not undead. That's why Death the Air worked. Alright. Okay. Well, that was a bad day for me. Still. You know what? Just get rid of him. Considering me, he'll suppose up and you get out of here. After that trap. Thank you, because Blades could have killed somebody. Right? And then here. Alright. Thankfully, from here on out, it's pretty safe to the exit. It's not necessarily safe to get to that point, but thankfully leaving the dungeon is actually very safe once you find the elevator. You can't go down past the 4th floor, but you can go up. Anything in here worth identifying? A shield, a standard sword, a standard shield, so no. Definitely don't want to do that. But we'll be okay. It's just a matter of time. We'll work through it, and the turn-based combat will behave itself. And the worst that can happen is we have to leave early. And, you know, waste a rest. That's the worst that can happen. But considering you're given enough time in the rest meter, to be able to do everything you need to do. There it is. Bear. Same room, almost every single time. It's not every single time, but it's pretty darn close. That spell can kill them in one round. And the melees can kill them in this following round usually. Just a matter of... It is a big shield, right? Yeah, okay. So wait a minute, use the big shield. Oh my gosh, Parsnip. Parsnip's just getting railed. Alright, so Twain is now leveled up. That's good. Parsnip, use a heal. Or 3. Okay. Now. Experience. Where are we at? Experience. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 17,000, 40,000. Wow, there's the gap in their levels is a bit insane. I expect it to be kind of crazy, but for Frank. But the rest of them, not so much. I don't expect the rest of them to be back to wall. Alright. It's fine. Because even the large one, the far one, which is 40,000, it's still pretty much, what, 40 fights? Something wrong? Yeah, like 30, 40 fights. And the outside one. Alright, so let's do... the rest of this interior wall. Do a slow switch. Alright. Inspect, 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 inspect. Inspect, inspect, and pray for no paralysis. Oh, petrification. We know them all. Good. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, you. Nuke. Do that. That isn't... Oh. Okay, cool. That scared me for a minute there. For a second, I thought it wasn't going to be enough. That sucked. Oh, we got a sword. Hopefully it's a good one. has health is still a huge issue, though. Of course it does. But we'll get through it. For a second happens, we have to go back early to heal up. Cure. Cure. Big cure. Alright. Ew. What's this? This is weird. There's that door. Alright, that wouldn't go anywhere. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, spirits. These have a lot of hit points, so... Torch. Big fire. I was trying to kill them before they did that. Oh well. It's okay, because we're doing okay in health. What do we have here? Puppies and wolves. Inspect the puppies. 20 the wolves. Inspect the puppy. Inspect the puppy. Inspect the puppy. Inspect the puppy. And die. No, bad. Bad! The one that died had the... Alright. Bad. Alright. Oh... I have faith. Yes, I'm aware. It's my first TPK. To get them out of the 5th floor, I'm going to need a party without Bell. Rejoin. Take Petra. Alright, Petra. Now, if I take Petra down by herself, can she survive? In theory, yes? In theory, it does assume she hits nothing along the way. She literally has hit nothing along the way. just got lucky. You know. If I do that, no, if I do prayer, this room, more often than not, has a bunch of slimes in it. But she's by herself. Which doesn't say bode well for her. But considering she ran into this particular fight, these things can't run. And they're worth a ton of experience. There's 18 of them total. Which means she'll get like 18,000. When she's done with the fight. And since it's just her, that's probably a couple of levels. So my primary party just got flattened on the 5th floor. Or 6th floor, rather. Well, the sanest way to do that, I think, would be to actually take my backup party down to that room. Split it in half. So I have the tank, the healer, so I have a tank, a healer, or a tank, a wizard, and then somebody else. Or I could take Petra down to healer. Oh, she doesn't have the level 4 heal spells yet. That's a problem. Fine. So shield's a -4. that makes it almost impossible to have for these guys. So you take the thing down, so I can switch out one of the wizards for her. Especially after this fight, because she's probably going to be level 8 when we're done. That puts her pretty close to unlevel. You know, have him drop 3 of them, pick up 3 of the dad. And then, take him to the surface, split the parties, grab the other 3, and then have them run out the door. I still have to play with that one room, though, the first time I enter it, though. But that's okay. Because if I go straight to that room, then, I shouldn't have too many fights. Should make it pretty easy. I wish this fight was more predictable for when it shows up. There was a place that you could guarantee you'd hit this fight. Be a great way to speed level. New characters. Or old characters, for that matter. Because if I could come to this particular fight rather than the regular, because there's so much experience, then I would be able to power grind. Put 1 or 2 characters in a party like this, and then just let them go. Come on. There's only 2 of you left. There she goes. 42. 42 rounds. 16,000 experience points. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take her back out. We're gonna change our strategy here. I'll put her in the backup party. Swap out. If I swap out the rogue, that would be the most efficient way to do it. Alright, so give her luck. Intelligence. Told you to be a little late. Rejoin the party that's not wiped out. Because the only thing Theresa gives us is the ability to unlock chests, really. And if I take out Theresa and I throw in... Oh. I can't throw Petra in yet. I forgot I have to put her in the dungeon. I forgot, she's a positive healer. So, if I grab Petra, enter with the current party, add characters from the other party. Move her to there. Move Proud to there. So this is my backup party. This party is pretty much identical to the other one. Under normal circumstances. I want to say, just in case. The reason I say that is because if for some stupid, freaky reason, both my parties wipe, I will have no way of fixing this. It's fine, whatever. So I wasted a couple of spells. I don't care. That was bad. That was a true waste. The other one was just we need to make sure we have a backup. Because I don't really want to have to deal with trying to figure out how to get someone down there through all these fights that can probably waste a single character, you know, under like level 20 or whatever. And, you know, I don't have a character like that. So, because statistically, you're looking at 2 to 3 fights on the way down. The dogs tend to run, so I don't think it's really an issue. Petra's now 8th level, so where's that trap? Alright, so cast spell. I think it's a big shield and cure poison and all that does too. So the only thing she doesn't have is raised dad. Which what I'm going to try to do. What am I doing? Is get down there, get back to that room, and then raise dad. Alright, so that's where I need to go. Is that room there? Okay. So I'll go this way, through this wall, through this wall. Sweet. Okay, so we got here. That's bad. Can I do it here? add party members. Parsnip. Frank. Wait, those three. Cast die on Parsnip. Cast die. So I had. Cast die on Frank. Cast die on F. She has 2 left. Right. That was bad. All right. That was what I was afraid of. Please run. Thank you. The question is, where are we going to go? Okay. Let's go ahead and get this party out of here. Let's get them back to the surface. First floor. And we'll just get them back to the surface. We get to go. We'll ditch them. Right here. We'll just leave them there. Rejoin party in the field. This party. Add these 2. Cast. She does not have revive, but she does have cure. Oh my god, come on. Can we have some more health, please? No. Positive, she does have both mages, though. So, that is going for her. Just because y'all have a lower armor class, but y'all probably better. And pray. Thank you. Add the last one to the party. Alright. This way. to get off this floor. If I can manage to get myself to the 4th floor. Well, that was a successful rescue. That was a little harrowing, but it was a successful rescue nonetheless. Alright, so Frank, Tafter, and Mara. Go to town. Go to the dungeon and join the party that is full. Drop parsnip, mana, and Trelane. Add this party. This is the evil party, so I need Petra, Mordra, and Merlin. Take them back to the surface. Heal them. Drop Petra out of the party. Enter the current party. Back to town. Join party. This group. Add parsnip, Trelane, and mana. Parsnip. Oh, try to res Mara here. Alright. It's fine. Title. We're spending all of our money today. I had almost 35,000 gold. And I fell. Come on. Alright. Now, rest everybody in this party. level up try. Alright. That was terrifying. Any items? I'd say no. That was terrifying. Alright. We're fine. We're back where we belong. My backup probably did what they needed to do. They got in there. They got the other party out. And they even rezzed most of them. It's okay. These types of games are always like that. It's when they don't allow you to have multiple saves. And the other ones, oh. That's when you know you're in trouble. When you don't get the ability to save scum with multiple save files. I don't do save scumming much. I use it for the resurrect because it's a real big pain to level up characters. If you blow it. So, I'm more than likely to do it for resurrections. You could do it for like level ups in general. Like you wanted to guarantee you're gonna get a ninja real early. Level the characters up. If they don't get 3 stat points, redo it. And just keep doing that until, you know, you get 3 stat points for that character. So you can guarantee you can get your ninja, your lord, super fast. I'm not playing that way. I mean, it could. I'm not going to. And deuce. Unfortunately, they have a resist. I don't have a resist, I just didn't do any damage. I just didn't do a lot of damage. That's all. I have a resisting, but no. I didn't resist, I just didn't do damage. Overall, things considered, you think about it, we're still sitting okay on experience. It's just a matter of working our way through. Frank and right. Oh, damn. Oh, it's not going this way. Gargoyles and spirits. Oh, this is bad. That's bad. Anything under level 8 dies. It's an amazing spell. I love it. I don't use them very often because I save them for fights like that are super nasty fights. Alright. Alright. Okay. Very nice. This is the one that purged us. Alright, so the dogs are good, the puppies are not. This is where we just say, death the air, death the air, and watch whoever gets to it first win. Because those puppies will kill you, as you saw. Alright. So that goes back to there. First up, I usually do some healing. Because Mara is not going to survive another encounter with 13 hit points. And Frank's kind of low too. And losing one or two characters, not too bad. Good there, good there. Who's first? What I like about the modern system in this game, this setup, is you don't use spells if you don't use spells. So if your target is dead and there's no other targets, then they just let it die. This is a new one. This is a new rogue. Thief. Thief type. Alright. Inspect, inspect, inspect. Now, I don't know how many hit points these can run. Alright. Those buggers. Okay. I didn't know which way is which. Okay. So the short room is that way. These guys are cheap, so I'll do that one. It is pretty hard, but we're okay. Alright. Examine those guys. I lost one. Nice. Very nice, Mara. Good job. Good job, Mara. North is the exit. I should leave. Bad, 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 bad. You don't have any Thieres left. Oh god. Torch. Just use the Death Liar. It's the last one. Hopefully I don't need any more. Off the 6th floor. Now I don't need Deathly anymore. Even though I'm out of them. The only place you need him is on 6 and lower. The only problem is it's really only useful on 6, 7, and 8. How's it going, Nintendo? What you up to? It's been ages since you dropped in. I almost didn't see your chat over there. You still hanging out? I hope you are. If so, how are you doing tonight? Been so panicky today. Oh my goodness. I had a TKO that I had to recover from. A couple of solid scares, which are terrible. Trying to level up my character, trying to explore this next floor. It's been a rough one. Still hanging out on me? I got a breakpoint so I can check. See if you're still out there, if you're hiding, or if you popped in and said hi and left. Let's see. Where is that? Users in chat. Looks like you may have popped out. That's a shame. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it. I just dropped in, though. Alright. There we go. This game is such a grind sometimes. I'm in that state that, I mean, I could level on the 4th or 5th floor, but pretty much, I mean, I can do on the 5th, but I really need to be on the 6th in order to level. And you actually get to a point which in this game where even if you're on the 10th floor, leveling is epically slow. But considering you only need to be somewhere between 15 and 20 to beat the game, but it does allow you to go to like 10 million experience points, which is somewhere in like 35 or 36. Ooh, got a new sword. Is that any good? No. It's a rubber sword. That sucks. Alright, this way. Alright, down to the 5th floor. Alright, 5th floor it is. Come on. Down to the 5th floor. And what we got here is a 6th floor. Without any complications. Now, let's use Frank's spell. We're close. We're close to fully mapping the dungeon. We have the lower right corner, we have the hidden hall, and we have the top bar. And somewhere in there is what we're looking for. Now, I did pass by the elevator shaft, though. That's cool. I did not notice that we had the elevator on the map. Because that means I don't have to go to the 5th floor anymore. I just have to get to that part of the elevator. Should be able to torch them into oblivion. Well, kinda. Kinda? I need a big fire. Let me see that. Anti-venom. Alright, so parsnip can remove the poison. And we'll go this way. Alright. Gaze hounds. Okay, so these guys will also petrify. And we're going do here is we're gonna torch them. Let's see how many points we got. Ooh, killed one. The other one ran away. Well, they have low armor class. They don't give a lot of experience points though. That's a shame. Alright, so I should find the north wall. Does this one? We should just reset the map. Ooh! Ow! You almost killed Mara. That's bad. Bad on you. Alright. Parsnip. We need some magic. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Unfortunately, the rest of your healing is being shut. But that one went off without a hitch. Well, I guess. Well, I guess we're okay there. You need 23,000. You need 10,000. 3,000. Guess we got enough. Frank, I need to fix the map. Okay, so let's go up to the room up here. And hope we don't hit another trapdoor. Damn. I suspected that was gonna happen, but there's no way to prevent that. This game does not have a levitate or a fly ability. So okay, so that takes care of that section up there. Makes you wonder. Okay. There's the exit. There's the elevator. Which leaves that section in the lower right. Mouse? Down here. Guess we'll check that out. Ew. And ew. But y'all can be inspected. 'Cause y'all ain't gonna live. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Bye. No? Nothing new? Okay. Guess nothing new. Alright, so you wanna come here. Alright. Interesting. we already have the thieves. How much do they have? They're gonna run before we even do anything with them, so. I'm surprised they haven't run yet. I'm surprised I haven't run. Seriously, I just thought they didn't run like instantly. I'm surprised with that. Alright, ninjas. Alright. Guess that's that. Ladies, honestly, you're done. I'm leaving. And y'all can just go out the door. Where are we in the dungeon? Okay, so I am there, which means I can get to there. Fourth floor. Granted, I can, once I get to the fifth floor, I can get to the sixth floor. So I can probably start on the sixth floor. Technically, I could start on the seventh floor. Because I'm done with the sixth. So I could put the elevator on the map on the seventh floor. And that's not a bad idea, because that is the quick exit. Alright. Everybody heal and revitalize. Piety. That's right. That's all we got. Alright, that's fine. She does have, she's level 11, so she does have new spells. What she got? We have red spells. What'd she get? Suffocation targets a single enemy, chance to die. Oh, my enemy group. So single group, chance to kill them. And that does not have a level restriction. That's cool. Big glass. Party. -4 for the encounter. Alright. That's good. Come on. Change? Global? Random effect. Caster loses level per Caster loses level, has chance of forgetting learned spells. Haman is a request to the gods for assistance in battle. The caster must be 13 or higher to cast. Not when I get it, not to get it at 11. Upon casting, the caster will lose a level and risks a chance to forget each learned spell. Yikes. I can't see that to be useful. Honestly, I can't see that to be overly useful. Well, I think I'm going to call it here today. we made some good progress. We got to the 7th floor. We'll pick up there tomorrow. And we'll see how we do there. So, that's it for today. Thanks for dropping in.